Hey folks, welcome back to Small Groups. It is so good that we get to do this again. This is our fall session. We are meeting in October and November. We have three small groups this run, so want to welcome the third small group, parents with small children. Such a great thing that's happening, and I just want to encourage you guys. Thanks for taking the time to do this. Thanks for rearranging schedule, for doing something earlier to fit your schedule. I really hope that it serves you well. And again, take the time to do it. It's going to happen every 2 weeks for the next couple of months. And I know it's going to be a great time for you guys. So we are in the middle of a series called Seriously, with a question mark. We've been asking the question, what is it that we take seriously? What are some of the things that we take to heart as a community of believers that want to follow Jesus together? And so you can catch up on the series at our conversation blog at thevillagewhitby.ca. But this week we talked about how we take stories seriously. And you may have heard this before, but we take your story seriously. We take God's story seriously. But here's the beautiful thing. We love how those two stories come together. And so for that, we looked at a little bit of John chapter 8, only a small part, but John chapter 4 specifically. And Jesus encounters this Samaritan woman at a well at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. She's there at that time because she doesn't want to be seen by too many people. The background for this woman is she's Samaritan. Samaritans and Jews don't get along. She's a woman. She's also had a few husbands, 5 to be exact, and she's living with someone that's not her husband. This has given her in the first century a moral dilemma. So she encounters Jesus with this story, with this background, and an amazing dialogue occurs. First of all, Jesus talks to her, which is a big deal in the first century. He offers her a drink, which is amazing, and they talk about living water, they talk about worship, they talk about spirit, they talk about truth. But what happens in this story is that this woman, no matter what her background, no matter her religious, her cultural, her moral dilemma that she comes to this conversation with, Jesus invites her to worship God the Father in spirit and in truth. And at face value, you might think, well, what does that all mean? It means that God has invited her, no matter what she's done, no matter where she's from, to be part of his story. And she may have thought that she couldn't. But God says, no, I value your story, even though you may think it discounts you. And I invite you to be part of my story. So I encourage you to read John chapter 4. It's kind of hard to kind of get into on a video, but I did want to kind of start the week and our small groups with a little video sum up. So read the blog post before small groups on Wednesday night and for one of the groups on Thursday night. And I hope that you guys engage in the questions. They're all there for you on our blog site. Enjoy your small group run. Invite some more people to them. We pray that they continue to grow. They continue to serve us in our walk with Christ and how we want to reflect his teaching and make our world a better place because of how we love Jesus and love other people. All right, so have a great small group, and you'll see this small video repeated in a different format every week for the next 8 weeks. Peace, love, and recycle. Ciao.